The Democratic National Convention is in full swing tonight. This is a live look at Chicago, Illinois, where much of the week will focus on Vice President Kamala Harris amid a very tight race for the White House. Of course, it is a big night for the Democratic Party.
Now, there are two keynote speakers that are expected to take the stage tonight, Hillary Clinton and President Joe Biden. CBS News Miami's Jim DeFede joins us now. And Jim, this is not the speech that Joe Biden was hoping to give before all the change.
No, he was expecting to speak on the fourth night, which is when the nominee normally speaks. Instead, he's now speaking on the first night. And this is really a night where this is the formal passing of the torch. After tonight, Kamala Harris is the standard bearer for the Democratic Party. Joe Biden will finish out the remainder of his term. And, you know, I don't know if this is a bittersweet time or just a bitter time for Joe Biden. But, I think that he's still, from all the reporting I've seen, that he's still working through the idea of having been pushed or forced to make this decision. He doesn't hold that against Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris remained loyal to him throughout all of those weeks after the abysmal debate performance. So I would expect a full-throated support and endorsement for him. And I would also expect that he's going to defend his own record while he's up on stage. But this is really about looking forward. The other thing to really keep an eye on tonight, Jill Biden will be also giving remarks. So you can expect her to be paying tribute to her husband as well. Could be quite an emotional moment.
And Jim, you touched on it. This is really about looking forward. Yes, tonight, perhaps a look back, a retrospective on a very long career for President Biden in politics. But the rest of this convention is about Kamala Harris and what she could do to unify the Democratic Party come Election Day. What does she need to do over the course of these next few days?
Kamala Harris has, by any stretch of the imagination, had the greatest 30 days of any presidential candidate in my lifetime. I mean, she has just handled this transition perfectly in terms of, we see it reflected in all the polls, but there is still a desire to try to understand who Kamala Harris is. What are her policies? These next 4 days is going to be a way of introducing Kamala Harris. You know, Donald Trump has tried for weeks to define Kamala Harris, and without a lot of success, I would say. I think that a lot of the insults he's hurled at her have not stuck. I don't think his attacks have worked. I think they seem to be meandering at times. And so this is an opportunity for her to lay out her decisions, her agenda, how she will continue parts of the Biden administration, but really stake out her own claim. That is a very difficult issue to walk, but she comes at it, and I think this is the real contrast we're going to see from trying to stress that idea of hope and joy, the idea of looking forward. We are not going back. Those four words are as powerful today as Make America Great Again was in 2016. We are not going back are the really rallying cry for Kamala Harris, and I think you're going to hear a lot about that. Optimism and a future that is bright.
Really quick, when is she going to start doing interviews? We haven't seen any sit-down interviews with Kamala Harris.
I would expect right after the convention that we're going to see it. I would imagine it wouldn't surprise me if it ends up on 60 Minutes on Sunday.
Put in your request, Jim. Put in your request now.
We'll keep an eye out. Thanks,
Thank you, Jim.